Hello, thank you for watching Gabbin About Games. This is Miquel Sanchez.
And I'm Viper UK98.
And this is just going to be a quick section. Myself and Viper have been playing games recently, and we're actually getting to the state that we're completing them, and we thought it'd be nice just to give a 30-second to 1 minute review, just to quickly cover games that we've recently completed.
So let's start with a couple that I've actually completed on stream. So I've done BioShock and BioShock 2. Fantastic games. Really love the franchise. They are fun, they're interactive, they really do sort of keep you guessing as to what's going on, and really, really enjoyable. I would give them both, I would say, 8 to 9 out of 10.
As a quick rebuttal, I would also say, yes, they are games of an age, but still well worth playing, both of them, even today. I'm going to throw a quick one out there. A game I've recently been playing, it's Sherlock Holmes, Crimes and Punishment. Yes, I know it doesn't sound like the most phenomenally interesting title out there. It is a Sherlock Holmes game, and it is one of the best modern takes on the franchise I have seen. They do some very interesting ideas within the game itself. Basically, you look for, it's a point and click adventure in a sense, but it also has the little added bonus or incentive, if you like, that it does try and approach it from a Sherlock Holmes point of view, that you get the evidence and you have to decide between two possible interpretations of it. And from your interpretations, you will come to a conclusion, and then you can act upon that conclusion. The main point of this whole system is that you may not always be right. I have to say, I played through the game. I didn't even come close to getting it wrong once. I certainly didn't find all the evidence, but I didn't come close. So it is a nice addition, but it's a bit thin. You would have to be really stupid to get the conclusion of the whodunit wrong. It's even worse from the point of view that 2 of the little missions in it are from the books. So if you've read the books, you know what you're gonna, you already know what you're doing before you've even tackled them. But really great. I would say if it's, around the £10 to £15 or dollar mark, get it. It's certainly going to gobble up at least 20 hours, and a great little point and click. I'd certainly give it 8 out of 10. Well worth a go.
Okay, so another game that I've completed recently, I did it, I think it was New Year's Eve, was Alien Isolation. The game is graphically beautiful. The atmosphere in it is brilliant. The constant fear that there's a fucking alien, going to chase you down. Fantastic. It's really good fun. It took, I think, 16 hours to complete. I would 100% say, so long as you don't have like heart problems, give the game a go. It is really, really good. I would give it a very good, solid. I would actually say 9 out of 10.
Excellent. Okay, another game I've recently completed, a bit more up to date than some of the entries we've got, is Fallout 4. Fallout 4 was released last September, October time, might have been November, don't matter. I've just completed the game, or at least the main storyline of the game. I haven't 100%ed it, and the short version is I'm not going to 100% it. I think the game was overall quite disappointing. There were certain aspects that they've tried to add to change it up. Base building wasn't a fan of. The main quest line far too linear, and in truth as well, the main quest is pretty much the entirety of the game. There are no memorable side quests. There was, throughout the whole game, there was maybe one side quest that I really enjoyed, and compared to Fallout 3, I can think of at least 7 or 8 side quests that are really fun and memorable. And the ending, the one thing I really hate, and this is a bit of a spoiler alert, but I'm not giving too much away. At the end of every prior Fallout, you get you get an ending that reflects your actions. So, in Fallout 2, I think it was, Sandy Shades is one of the first person you go to, and, if you're a real dick there, the narrator might come on and say, the people of Sandy Shades were wiped off the map. No more was ever heard of them. And stuff like that. And you got that in Fallout 3 as well. Nothing like that in Fallout 4. It was literally just an ending. You had 2 choices. I think pretty much 90% of people will end up with the same ending. Really, really disappointed. I've completed it. I've uninstalled it. I'm probably never going to touch, even with the DLC, I'm never going to touch it again. So it's a solid 5 out of 10. It really just, I wanted it to be so much better than it was.
Sort of the same kind of genre was Dragon Age Inquisition, where you've got a linear main quest that you should be doing, and all these external bits and pieces. Now, again, the game was stunning. It's a beautiful, beautiful game, but the side quests just got boring. I think I've been playing it for like 4 or 5 streams, maybe more, and I was just sick of it. I didn't want to keep having to go searching here, there, and everywhere, doing the same shit over and over and over. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, let's just get on with the main quest. And then you find out the main quest line actually isn't very long. And it's like, okay, so beautiful game. The acting, the quality in it is fantastic. The actual game itself was a little bit let down by the end of it. There's a couple of nice little, bits in there that they've dragged in from other things, other previous versions, but I would only be able to give it probably a 6. Very, very good, beautiful game, but the story really did let it down as far as I'm concerned.
And I think that'll probably cover it as we come to complete more games, because we do play a variety of games, probably not enough, frequently enough to really get round to completing them. But I suffer from a major PC problem, and I think a lot of people have. A huge Steam library, very little completed, very little played. I've still probably got about 8 or 9 games on it that I haven't touched, so I'm going to make a bit of an effort over the next week or two to try and finish off some games, and so we'll just give a quick review and take it from there.